Yeah, no, it's a great win. We like the way we played all night. Toronto's a great team. It's a good rivalry, so it's always fun to come out on top.
Coach asked after the Boston game for a rinse and repeat. Did he get it?
I think so. We liked our game in Boston. We liked our game tonight. I think we're trending in the right direction for sure. So just got to keep building.
What does it do for the group when you have a guy like Linus in there for you guys?
I mean, he gives you a chance to win every night. We're super. We know he's going to give it his best, and he's such a great goalie. He's a top goalie in this league for years now. To have that guy behind you, it's easy to play in front of him when you know if you do make a mistake, he's going to be there to bail you out. But I thought we did a great job defending tonight as well.
What did you notice with Shane in the middle of your line?
Yeah, he was great. First game back, I don't think he missed a beat. He's strong on the penalty kill. He's strong on the dot. He's a good guy to play with for sure.
What's the feeling in this room right now? This is your first season here, but this team hasn't had a lot of success the last 7-8 years. What's the feeling around the group?
I think you can tell these guys, they want to win. I don't think they've been too happy with the way their seasons have gone in the past, and everyone's committed to working the right way to get wins. And we've had a lot of good games this year, and we got to continue to build off these last two for sure.
How close was this win to the identity that you guys want to set?
I think it's right there. That's our game is playing fast, playing hard, playing physical, and then being committed on the defensive side. I thought we showed all those aspects tonight.
Tim Stützle looked like he was starting all over the ice tonight. How would you describe the confidence that he's played with this year?
Yeah, he's awesome. He's a top player in the league for sure. He's so fun to watch when he gets wheeling through the neutral zone, and there's not many guys that can do it like him. And scored a great goal tonight as well.
The team's top 3 in the league in shots on goal per game. What about your offense is able to produce this consistently?
Well, I think we got first off the guys that are that have that skill set. They're able to make plays, but I think this season for sure they're working hard for their reps and for their offensive zone time, and when you combine that with their skill set, it's a good recipe.
It's always nice getting a win. It doesn't matter which team it is, but we haven't really played our best on the road this year, except for our last game against Boston. So it's good that we backed it up tonight.
How would you describe how the group played in front of you tonight?
Very mature throughout the game. I thought that we did a great job of doing the things that we talked about prior to the game, and stick with the game plan. Did a good pre-scout, and when everything kind of comes in together, and you see that if you're paying attention before the game and you're doing the things that you need to do during the game, everything's going to work out basically. But so with that comes a lot of decision making, and I thought that we were very poised with it most of the game.
This group hasn't had the success that it's wanted the last number of years. There's a lot of talent in the room. What did you see from afar, and what have you seen this season from this group up to now?
Well, first of all, this isn't success. This is just hard work, day in, day out. It's a tough schedule, a lot of back and forth. And so with that comes, like I said, a lot of maturity has to come in, and doing what's right for yourself, but also what's right for the team. And sometimes when you have these sort of, stretches, it's sometimes better to play a little bit more simple. But it kind of suits us in a way that once we do make the good decisions with the puck, when we don't have a play, we can go down and work them. But at the same time, when we do have the time, we can make a good play as well. I can see Timmy, we have a lot of skills up front as well. So, we're not a one-dimensional team as of now.
Could you see the maturity in this team and how it played compared to what you saw against Boston? A very emotional game against the Bruins, and then you respond the way you do tonight.
Yeah, and this is the sort of thing that you have to do every night. And with that comes also a lot of respect around the league, because once you start putting game after game after game and this sort of matter, people are going to start noticing you and know that you're a good team and start bringing their A game and not take you for granted, so to speak. And with that comes even more things coming your way, so to speak. And I think that guys wants to be there. They haven't been there the last couple of years, but now when they get a little bit of taste of it, they understand that, okay, this is actually pretty fun. And then they realize when they win those games, it's a lot of fun. Because once you actually do work hard and you're doing all the right things, it feels a lot better about yourself and about your team game.
What stood out to you about Travis Green and how he's sort of brought that message along since he's come in the room?
I think he brings a lot of accountability to the group. which I'm never really gonna speak for how it's been before, and this is my first year with him, and so. But what I like about it is that it keeps everybody honest, and then we can demand from each other within the group the same sort of stuff, because we know that if you're not up to snuff, then you're probably gonna sit a little bit, and so with that comes the same thing there, a little bit more maturity, that you have to do the right things, put your foot in front of the other. And I thought that today and also last game that we really did that, and I'm hoping, I'm going to try to do what's right out from my part to bring to this group as well, and we'll see how it comes along during this stretch.
What's the key to putting in that hard work and doing it every day so you can remain consistent as a team?
Yeah, we talked a lot about winning the day mentality, that sort of thing. But that can be, sometimes you hear all of these phrases and cliches, and you don't really understand what it's all about. But it is really about that. It's all about going about your day as any other day, trying to be better, trying to be positive, trying to have a smile on your face, bring the energy, bring that attitude to the group, to the team, to the practice, to the off-ice workouts, paying attention and doing what's right day in and day out. And if you do that, yeah, you might not win every single game. That's totally unreasonable, but at the same time, you will be in every single game.
A couple days ago, when you were asked about where your game was at, you did mention a little bit of uncertainty, and now a couple days later, you get yourself a shutout. How do you feel about your game now and just getting that result after?
Still don't know where it's at.
Do you think that Tim Stützle can be for this team kind of what David Pasternak is to the Bruins, that team that you obviously really familiar with?
No, I think Tim Stützle is going to be Tim Stützle for our team. That's what he's going to be. Doesn't matter, what his name is, but I don't think he's not a David Pasternak. No. He's Tim Stützle. He's our boy. He's our German fella. And so, no, but I'm serious. Like it is. You don't want to. Yeah, it's good to have these sort of conversations about FC as good as him or whatever it is. But I think that when Tim brings his A game, and he's, like I said, being mature and doing the right things and not forcing plays, he's a heck of a player.
You obviously got the same kind of game that you played against the Bruins tonight.
Yeah, 100%. I think all four lines were great. Our deep parents were great. Gave them no room, and that's the way we got to play if we want to win more games.
It's one thing to impose yourself on any team. How does it feel to know that not only did you get a win over the Leafs, but you were able to impose your game plan on them the entire night?
I think we, like I said multiple times this year, I'm really confident in our group. I think we can beat any team, and especially if we play that way, I think we're really hard to play against. And only great game by him, and kept us in the game. I'm just really happy the way we played and the team effort we gave tonight.
What's stood you about Linus since he's joined this group?
I think just his leadership role too. If he's playing or not, he always got a voice in the room, and we know how good of a goalie he is at just finding his groove, and I think he's finding it every game he's playing. And it's just fun to watch if you have a guy like him who folds you back there and make it easy for you. And just to talk he gives in the room is special.
This group hasn't had the success it's wanted to the last number of years. What's the feeling? Does it feel different around here this season?
Yeah, 100%. I think all of our guys came in a different mindset this year. Obviously, you're always trying to win, but you don't really understand what it takes in the NHL to win when you're that young. And I think we have it this year. We know what we got to do. We know the way we got to play, and I think we showed it multiple times this year.
What did you see on your goal?
I think our line was playing really good tonight. Had a lot of balls on time, a lot of looks. I think Drake could have had 2 or 3 there. And we just stuck with it, and great play by him to give it to me, and good finish.
What's the key to being consistent with this style of play for the next game and the game after that?
I think just do it every day. It doesn't matter if you play, if you practice, just try and get better, and that's what we're trying to do. We try and get better every day, and I think you can see that we're practicing really hard. Just if we maybe don't have a game, we don't panic, and we just stick with our game, stick to the process, and I think that's what makes us good.
From where we were all sitting, it looked like you were flying tonight. How did it feel for you down there? Like, did you feel any different tonight? Or?
Thank you. I felt good tonight. I think I was really patient with the puck, and like I said, I think our line was really good tonight. Our whole line really didn't really give them anything, created a lot, and I think if we stick to the game plan, like I said, if every single player on the team sticks to the game plan, it makes it easy for us. And I'm really happy, not just myself, the game we played, but the game the whole group played tonight.
Jim, you had 18 goals last year, 75 games. This year, 7 already in 15 games. What do you think has changed for you? Is it just better bounces? Do you feel different out there, or what's different right now?
Yeah, I worked really hard this summer. Obviously, I wasn't happy the way I played last year and the way the season finished. So, like I said, I think it's a different mindset this year. Just trying to win as many games as we can. And obviously, it helps when our guys keep scoring. But like I said, it's not just me. I think it's all 4 lines and all the 6 Ds out there play really hard. And like I said, it makes.
Yeah, it was another good. We played a good road game in Boston. Equally, probably as strong tonight.
What does having a guy like Linus mean to this group? Just that calm presence.
Yeah, I think anytime you got a guy that's won a Vezina, it's going to give you confidence, and he was great tonight.
Is this one of those games where you say, yeah, we really do have something going here?
Well, I think this is one of those games where you tell your team that if you play a certain way, you can have success, and if you don't play that way, you're not going to. We've had some games that we've really liked this year, more games than we haven't, but we've had a few where we haven't been happy with our game, and a lot of times it's come off playing a good game and maybe showed a little immaturity and didn't play a good game the next one.
You asked about identity and what you thought the identity might be. What do you see the identity you want to get to?
Well, we're getting there. I think everyone wants to have an identity that is conducive to winning, and sometimes teams that are in the playoffs for a while, they know what their identity is. They know what it takes to win, how their team needs to play individually, collectively to have success, and we're still learning. We're still trying to establish our identity, and for our team, it's got to start with our skating and our work, and when we do that, we play connected.
What
would
you see from
the Pinto line here tonight? Sorry? What did you see from the Pinto line tonight? Yeah, they were good. I think Amo's finding his game. Gregor's got great speed, and when he's hard on the puck, he's a very effective player. Nice to have Pintz back in the lineup. He's been out a while. His timing's probably off a little bit, and I think just much like Zub, his game will improve from game to game.
The team's top 3 in the NHL in shots per game. Is a high shot volume game part of the identity you're trying to craft?
We're not just throwing pucks for the sake of throwing them. We don't really want our team to play that way. We want to hang on to the puck, make right decisions, and when the shot's there and there's traffic, then take it.
Just bigger picture, when you came here, what did you see from this core group that's had a lot of talent and not had the success?
A team that's hungry to win, to a man. They all want to win. But what's impressed me is they're all very coachable. They're able to look themselves in the mirror, and as much as they're part of the answer to winning, they've been part of the problem as well, and they've got to individually play better. Each guy is different where they need to improve, and they've really been open to honest communication and improving their game.
You've seen Travis in Tim Stützle, not just tonight, looked like one of his better games of the year, but just his progression from the start of the season till now.
Yeah, he's a good example. Young player with a lot of skill, which you see a lot of times in the NHL. But there's other things than skill and points that go into winning. And he's been a guy that's bought into it. Him, Brady. There's a lot of young guys on our team that people talk about, but they're buying into playing a certain way that is conducive to winning hockey, not just scoring hockey.
You mentioned that he felt like he was more patient with the puck tonight. Is that something that's got to be a key, not just for him, but for that line?
Well, I think it's part of hockey, making good plays when they're there and not forcing plays that aren't there.